Magic had really screwed me this time. I stared at the herbs in the bottom of the mortar and pretended not to notice the lime-green hair escaping Mrs. Anderson's hood. She withdrew a glass vial from her pocket and slammed it on the counter. I eyed the half-used potion. It was my latest creation, guaranteed to give my customers' hair a shiny new luster. Unfortunately, guaranteed might be too strong of a word. I probably should have tested the concoction on my own auburn locks before stocking the shelves. I want my money back. Now, Mrs. Anderson, you know I can't do that. I tapped the wooden sign propped up on the edge of the counter. No refunds. Mrs. Anderson's eye twitched, the little spasm a precursor to the boiling wrath beneath the surface. Look what you've done! She whipped off her hood to expose a mass of green curls. The color was awful, but it was the acidic smell that made tears sting the corners of my eyes. Pressing my knuckles under my nose, I took shallow breaths. Did you follow the directions? The wooden sign hit the floor, followed by a basket of tea leaves. When she reached for a crystal jar filled with moonstones, I held up my hands in defeat. Okay, you can have a refund. I searched under the counter and counted out the coins, which amounted to the entire day's profit. Mrs. Anderson wasn't my only dissatisfied customer. Earlier, I'd cast a siren spell and left a young woman mute. A cup of honey ginger brew had solved the problem, but I didn't expect a glowing recommendation. You're a disgrace, Tessa. Your mother would turn in her grave if she could see what you've done to her magic shop. She snatched the coins from my fingers. And you call yourself a witch?